welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend and a great Monday, and now it's Tuesday and we're finishing SAROS. I'm pumped as heck about it. Hi. Whoops. I wanted to play the music. There we go. I'm freaking great, everybody. I'm pumped as heck. I think I finally shook off whatever I was like fighting. I felt like I was like not getting sick, but like fighting something, so I didn't get sick. I think I beat it. I'm feeling good. I'm energized. I'm pumped. It could also be that I had some time to play Pacopia yesterday, and that game is like a video game vacation. My goodness, I adore that game. Just brain. I think I like vanished to the universe for like a whole hour, which I know isn't a lot of time, but you know, like I just played and I was like removing ash for like an hour, completely hyper focused on just removing the ash, and then I was like, what? Like it's like I woke up. It was awesome. So I'm just feeling great today, and I'm really excited to play SAROS as well. Underrated. Thanks for the 225 stream streak. Can't wait for today to be over. I'm not having a good day today. Well, at least it's like at the end of the day, hopefully for you. Let's see if we can't fix that. Settle in, everybody. We got a poggers story ahead of us. Chat, I think I broke the habit of saying poggers, and now I can't. I've gotten it again. I have to stop. I need a new word. What's an excitement word that I can use that isn't poggers? Because I started saying it ironically, and you can't say anything ironically. You start to say it for real. I can't stop. No, don't say poggy. Not a solution. This is not helpful. You're not helping. Epic? Ugh, I gotta be for real. Like, there's nothing wrong with the word, but it's like a little dated. If you ever say poggers IRL outside of stream, it has become chronic. Yes, I have been saying that. I said it at the fucking hospital. Like, you don't understand. I need to stop. And I stopped, but then I was like, man, it has been a long time since I've said poggers. Good thing. And then I started saying it again. What was poggers at the hospital? My blood. My blood was poggers. I know that sounds weird out of context, but I have chronic health issues. So when it's poggers, it's good. You know? Poggers blood. I sound like the Bloodborne pro tag, don't I? There's a reason I like Bloodborne so much. Doctor, yes, blood is looking very poggers, Miss Areno. That is not what he said. I said poggers. Actually, what happened was we looked at my chart together, and then at the exact same time we looked at each other, and then with the exact cadence of the infamous Lexus commercial, we went, poggers! That's exactly what happened. How did you know? It's like you were there. You guys suck. Not jokingly, like affectionate. You guys suck, affectionate, because like what now you look what you've done. You've reinforced it. Now I'm never gonna stop. What do I say instead? I mean, I've started also just saying happy when something good happens. I just go, happy. And I think that that's slightly more normal, but like, you know? Sounds like a meet cute with your dog. No. We've met. We've known each other for quite a length of time now. I've been seeing him for like 15 years. So I know this one. New shirt? No. But a cute one, huh? I bought this shirt at Urban Planet, which is a very weird store. You walk into that store and there are many clothes, with many, but this one's weird. There's very strange items there. For example, I think I posted this one for you guys on Discord. There was a sweatshirt that said chaotic on it, but it had like, it looked like a child drew it. It like each letter was a different like color, and I was like, man, that is the ugliest sweater I've ever seen in my life. But I was tempted to buy it because of that. Like it was very ugly, but I was like, but yet I like it. You know when something is kind of like I hate it, but I kind of like it? That one. it was very cute. I resisted because it was very expensive. It was like 80 fucking Canadian dollars. And I'm like, okay, listen, like it's not worth it for a joke. But there was another shirt when I bought this shirt, and I looked at it and I looked at it and I'm like, don't buy that shirt. Don't buy that shirt. And I didn't, but I was so tempted. You know the cat hanging off a branch, and it always says like, hang in there, baby, or whatever. It was one of those, but it was like a cute little cartoon cat, and it said, hang in there, bitch. And I was like, it's so stupid. Like, that is so stupid. Why would they make that? But I kind of want it. I'm telling you. It's a weird store. This is the only item from that store that I own because I cannot ever find anything that is like vaguely normal because everything says chaotic or hang in there bitch on it. Wouldn't recommend that store, to be honest. And yet, I kind of would. Sorry, just opening and closing thingies on my computer. SAROS, we're playing that today. We're finishing it. I think I'm gonna hop right in because I kind of want to do what I did last time and do like a fun run and just get some lore. Like, for example, the architect boss, I only fought them one time because I clapped their cheekies. So I only did the zone one time, and I'm missing a ton of lore in that area. So I think I'm gonna run that one just as like a fun one. Also, my camera's so tilted. Good boy. A part of me is very tempted to buy stupid clothes. I like to think that generally I have a balance between this is a normal t-shirt and then this one has Recluse from Night Rain on it. Oh, right. Wait, you can pause during those. You can pause at any point in time, huh? That's really interesting. Okay. I see that. Okay, sorry, that was mean. It's like, you really can't upset me over my fashion taste. I think I have really good fashion taste. It's just... There's also a part of me that sometimes is like, man, like, you know, ugly Christmas sweaters? I would love to just wear them all the time. And in public. And I would feel no shame. Because I'd be like, man, this is a fucking sick fit. It's a problem. That said... I think I have a good balance because when I was in Japan, I saw there was someone at a temple, another tourist, and he was wearing a t-shirt that was like, I don't even know what was the plan with this t-shirt. The back of the t-shirt had a half-naked girl on it with a bikini on. And I don't even remember the text. It had some stupid text on it. Maybe like cheeky or something like equally stupid. But the thing is, it wasn't just the picture of the girl. It was like, it looked like he was the girl. Like it was in line with his body. So the t-shirt was very long. So the part that was the bikini butt was his butt. And I'm like, because it was at a temple and bro's like going up to pray at this famous Buddhist temple. And bro's got that shirt on. And I'm like, he went on vacation. And when you're on vacation, you pack accordingly, right? You don't bring everything with you. You don't bring like your whole closet. You have to choose what you're gonna wear. And he looked at that shirt and he says, this is gonna be my travel shirt. And I was like, it was a little funny though. Like, imagine you're taking a photo and bro's in the background with his fucking like bikini shirt saying cheeky on it. Actually, I think it says something like a swear on it. I don't remember what it said. I should have taken a photo of it. Then I would remember. You like this more than Returnal? It's been so long that I played Returnal, I don't feel like I can compare them. But it's like a bigger Returnal, like a broader Returnal. So I kind of, yeah, I think I do. I think it's the Desecrated Fortress. Yeah. I think. Wraff, that was me. I'm sorry I embarrassed myself like that. You should be. You should apologize.
They promised Echelon to the sun. They brought us here, to their shining city. My wife went first. They told her she was chosen. In the rooms beneath, they shattered her bones. made a tapestry from her flesh, weaved her into golden beauty, new and terrible and wonderful.
Okay, at least now we know who they are. They is Echelon 1 crazy enough. Yeah, tell me what the shirt said. If that was really you, tell me what the shirt said. Because I remember it had like some sort of swear on it, and I was like, what the hell? Like, who would wear that shirt? Honorarium sigil.
It will be me on the throne, at the head of the table, obeyed.
We haven't done Alab's quest, really.
So much time pretending to be kind, pretending to be fair. This is why I was chosen, why I was sent here. I am Sultari, and I claim this world as mine!
Alright, so anyway, Alab's having a good time here. The t-shirt said, I'm too sexy for my body. That would be a good shirt. Like, terrible and classless, but yet so good. What does the alpha modifier do? Does that include bosses? I don't think so. I think it's just alphas. Alpha random that spawn. How do I get up there? Oh, that's a pit. Whoopsie doodle. I have to find a thingy to shoot, and it's hidden, and then I can open this. I kind of want to do it, but there isn't any lore up there, so I don't care that much, really. This reminds me of God of War, kind of derogatory. I feel like I see it there, because like this, oh, there it is. I don't really love these puzzles. Everything else is pretty sick, but that puzzle I'm like not loving. Says the thug life chose me. That is a terrible shirt. That is a bad shirt. And yet... That's the type of shirt that you look at in your closet and you laugh at and then you don't wear, I would hope. Was it an all-American roughneck shirt? I don't know what that is, so I'm leaning toward no. They were not an American tourist. Oh, wait, why do I know that? Because the shirt had a phrase that was slightly poorly translated. I remember that. Do you know what I mean? Like when you have like t-shirts that say like strange things that are like kind of weirdly translated? Or phrases that are like weird on a shirt and or item. But I don't, or maybe that's why I don't remember what it said. How do we feel about weird t-shirts, chat? I don't like t-shirts that have swear words on them. Of like any kind. Like I swear like a sailor, but I don't think you should wear a shirt that has swears. I think it's just like kind of classless. Like there's funny shirts. Like I don't care if someone's wearing like a funny silly shirt, but if your shirt has a swear, then I'm like, used to wear a lot of them when I was in my late teens. That's when that shit was peak. Yeah, maybe that's exactly the thing. I think that they are. I think they're juvenile. Like I associate them with like children. I think if I keep forgetting, but I have to remove some of these Carcosa modifiers. They're making the game too easy. I'm also very OP now, but like I would like to make the game harder. I'm gonna make it harder. I just keep forgetting that I have them all on. What this? Aha. Wait. Oh, it's one of those it closes and you have to do it in time puzzles. Whoops. Well, I didn't know that. I was laughing at his stupid t-shirt in chat. Oh, Automod is not chill, but I'll allow it because, okay. Okay, that's funny. But see, I wouldn't... That's a funny shirt, and if my friend came over to, like, a hangout wearing that shirt, I'd laugh and compliment that shirt. But if I saw someone in public wearing that t-shirt, I'd be like, come on. I think it's just one of those things. I had an A&W root beer t-shirt, but it said T&A instead of A&W. See, that's so stupid. Spencer's! Oh my god, legendary. God. Oh my god, chat, what was that rabbit? There was a rabbit that was in all the Spencer stuff. Also, I wasn't doing a melee, I was doing a shield up, but it turned into melee. You know what, that's a slight problem with this game. Very minor quibble. But it caused me to get hit there. I was trying to put my shield up, but since the R1 button is melee and shield up and parry, I was next to an enemy, so it read it as a melee attack, homed in on the enemy, and got me hit. I just wanted to put my fucking shield up. It's like the smallest quibble in the universe, but still. I don't love that it did that to me. There was these t-shirts with and like various funny stupid things you can get at Spencer's with this rabbit on it. I want to say it was like Happy Bunny or something like that. And I thought that shit was peak. I didn't have any of those t-shirts. Thankfully, I just thought they were funny. But my god, I'm so glad that I didn't have any of those t-shirts. Not the Playboy bunny. No, it was a bunny that would say funny things. And it was this cartoon rabbit. And I can literally, like, this unlocked a memory. Talking about this, I have no further memories for you. A funny bunny. Yes, it was a funny bunny, and it was like funny, like Happy Bunny, Angry Bunny, something like that. Not Playboy. Gosh, you think I wanted to? Okay, come on. I'm talking me and my teens. You thought you would think I think Playboy's funny? Playboy was just like perverted shit. About the Playboy? No, it was a bunny. Oh, fuck. Really, chat? Normally, when I say random things like this, you guys know what I'm talking about. Is this like some esoteric secret Canadian thing or something? You're right though, there is a Playboy bunny, but it was a funny bunny. See, oh my god, you know the bunny? Right on the edge of my recollection isn't crossing the event horizon. That's a wonderful phrase. I understand. It is Happy Bunny! It's a popular, sarcastic cartoon character created by Jim Benton in the 1990s, known for its sassy slogans on merchandise. I was right, it is Happy Bunny. That's freaking crazy. There's nothing up here. I thought there'd be something up here. What is the point of this freaking place? It was a pink bunny, mostly. Known for sassy slogans. No wonder I thought it was funny. Really though, normally when I talk about something and chat has no idea what I'm talking about, it turns out to be like a weird, not weird, but like Canadian thing. This happens to me a ton with artists, like music artists. Like I would talk to my friends about like, oh hey, yeah, like Metric, Billy Talent, 3 Days Grace, and it'd be like Omega Lol who? And I was like, okay, come on, you know them. They're like known, but they were like, no, I don't know what they are. And then it turns out they're all Canadian. Although I think 3 Days Grace is at least more known now. This looks like another Returnal. Well, boy, do I have a surprise for you. It's by the same developers. Which is sort of exactly what it is. Who doesn't know 3 Days Grace? Okay, that was a bad example. But like, I'd be like, oh, one of my favorite bands is Billy Talent. And my American friends would be like, Omega Lol who? I think they did know 3 Days Grace though. Who? You see what I mean? Dude, Billy Talent is so fucking good. Was a good game too. Returnal, indeed. Oh, I fell. Indeed, is a good game. So this is basically Returnal 2, the Returnal. To return, the return to return. I could have come up with it better if I thought about it more, but I never think about anything I say, to be honest, so. Red Flag, that's a good one. What's my favorite song? Surrender, banger. Fallen Leaves, 15 out of 10 banger. I actually, you know what? Remember I talked about how I don't really listen to albums very much. Oh, I listened to the entire Billy Talent album. I love Billy Talent. How popular was Avril Lavigne in Canada like 15 years ago? Very popular. Very popular. Are you kidding me? Icon. Skater Boy was my favorite song.
I was there when
Still
the
kind of
world
is.
exploded. The war of gods and kings. Such a beautiful place. Such possibility. But a dark place too. What happened here must not be spoken of. We must forget.
Auto hit disabled?
I wish
cried.
you were here, dear heart. You would understand.
I kept confusing Billy Talent with Green Day. I actually don't understand how you did that.
Tell me about the Yellow Shore.
It feeds on want. It drinks of avarice.
But what is it?
That I cannot answer.
So it does consume something that people provide it. That is interesting. Not the entity, but... Whoa! Arjun Devraj. Wait, there's lore in the Nightmare Strands? Oh, I'm so... Oh my god, I don't think I did this Nightmare Strand. Wasn't I missing one Nightmare Strand? Arjun Devraj. Letter. They said I should write home. Like everything I had left wasn't here already. I couldn't think of anyone. No one else stuck by me when everything fell apart. But I guess there's still you, Dad. You're too far gone to read this, and that's good. I wonder what you'd say about what I'm doing here, if you'd approve or sneer that I'm weak. I never really knew what you were thinking. One minute you'd call Mama Queen, the next you'd be reaching for your belt. You hated her so much, but you needed her more. If I cried, you'd tell me to toughen up. But now look at you. Oh, gosh. Yeah, he became his dad. He didn't want to admit it, but he did. That note alone tells us. Right! The lead singer. Isn't it Billy Joe for Green Day? Billy Joe or Billy Joel? I don't remember which, sorry. I love Green Day though. I listen to fuck out of Green Day. I love Green Day. Oh my god. They're not Canadian though, so. Whenever I think of Green Day, I think about this time that, what was that? What's their song? It's like a newer one, but newer being relative, because they've been around for like fucking 40 years. So I just mean like not 40 years old, it's like 10 years old now. Shit. Oh, I'm so bad at remembering names. Basically, it's one of their songs, and I was talking to someone, and you know, I was listening to the song, and they're like, "Wow, it's a good song," and I'm like, "Yeah," and it's like crazy. The lyrics make it even better, or whatever. And he's just like, "What are the lyrics?" I'm like, "Well, it's about like, you know, like not like school shooters, but it's about like that." And then he was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's sort of referencing the society that allows that stuff to happen. You know, like all over the media, we have like, they talk about it, so it brings attention to it, whatever, right? And he's like, they shouldn't have a song about that. And I was like, okay, but it's like, you know, that's kind of what Green Day do, sort of thing, right? And he was like, no, but like, that's bad. You shouldn't talk. It makes it more, you know, done. And I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, and I'm thinking this to myself, and I happen to know that one of this guy's favorite songs was Pumped Up Kicks. And I was like, should I tell him? He was like, we can't have that. Art shouldn't reference that sort of stuff. And I had to kind of like explain to him that that's often what art does. I called him, well, after this, I called him a Philistine, but he didn't know what it meant. Yeah, I was just thinking to myself about this guy like freaking out over Green Day. Meanwhile, Pumped Up Kicks is his favorite. It was a really weird moment because I was like, surely people know that sometimes songs talk about like dark shit, but they can be banger songs. It's part of what art is able to do. Is he dumb or is he stupid? He was exceptionally, like, I don't want to say he was stupid. He just didn't get art at all. He's the type of person who would be like, bro, like, science and math are the best and most importantest things in the whole world. And then he'd ask me for help with writing a literal 2-sentence email. And I'm not joking. He sent me, like, he's like, hey, I'm applying for a job. Can you check my email for me? And I'm like, yeah. He made fun of my Bachelor of Arts a lot, and then he'd take advantage of it because he needed someone to check his emails. So he was very stupid, yeah. I very much found it entertaining. Like, I'm not even trying. I mean, that's why he was my friend. He was very pretty, wasn't he? No, he was not pretty enough to be like this. Like, not even close. I asked my mom to read my emails. Yeah, but there's a difference between being like, hey, can I get a second set of eyes on this? And being like, yeah, art is stupid. Anyway, can I benefit from your knowledge of communication with the English language? Do you know what I mean? He was like, haha, English degrees are so stupid. Anyway, can you use your English degree because you're really good with words to help me apply for this job? I'm struggling, and it's because I picked a gun that doesn't have auto hit, and I don't want to talk about it. I need my auto aim. I'm nothing without my auto hit. Like, I don't call people Philistines, you know, idly, but he was a real he was like the definition of a Philistine. I've never met such a perfect example of one. It was very exciting. I don't know what that word means. Oh, I fell into a pit. It's basically like when someone is like, professional tier doesn't get art. They're the type of person to say exactly what my friend said. Just be like, what is the purpose of this? Science is the most important thing. Art is stupid. And then you ask them what their hobbies are, and they'd be like, I like listening to music. And I'm like, that's a philosophy. Ow. I think bro got stuck in the wall there. Enter and complete all 7 nightmare gates at least once. Perfect. I didn't realize I didn't do this one. But I only did this level once, so. Trophy! Yes, the smugness and proudness is a big thing. Like, there's a big difference between being like, I like science, and I like math, and I don't really care for, you know, other things, and being like, science, you know? The song was 21 Guns? What song? The Green Day song I'm talking about? No, hang on. I have to find it. It's gonna bother me. It's driving me crazy. Because, like, I can hear the lyrics, but they're distorted because I can't remember what the song is called. Do I not have this song on my Spotify? Okay, so it's not one of their, like, Koopa songs. Gamers, I don't know. Bang Bang! Thank you! It's Bang Bang. Yeah. It's not about school shootings. It's just, I couldn't really think about words good. So please forgive me being technically inaccurate. But I feel like the essence was explained. Yeah, I was talking about Bang Bang, and he's just like, oh, wow, why would they make a song about that? And it was like, it was such a wonderful moment, because it was like explaining why people make art. And the reasons are so very multifold, you know what I mean? Oh, I thought, why did I think blue was healing? Something is wrong with my mind, chat, today. I, like, forgot how to play. Ooh. Today? That's a good answer. Bro better not listen to My Chemical Romance? Ah, dude, I love My Chemical Romance. Wait until he finds out what Teenagers is about. Well, it's about teenagers, isn't it? Yes and no. I'm trying to think if I, at that point in time, told him what Pumped Up Kicks is about. In fact, I think I did. I'm just trying to remember what happened. Let me think. So, it's just, you know when something really absurd happens to you and it lives in your mind forever? And it just tickles you whenever you think about it? That happened, right? But I'm trying to think now what happened afterward, because you know me, I would have continued poking. So I think I then was like, hey, don't you love that song, Pumped Up Kicks? He's like, yeah. I was like, what do you think it's about? He's like, shoes. And I was like, okay, but have you ever listened to the lyrics? And he's like, well, like, kinda. And I was like, okay, well... Oh my god, so I'm remembering hearing it as I tell the story. Bro would listen to a song like called Pumped Up Kicks and think it's about shoes. I think you're understanding why. Well, there were many reasons we were friends. But like definitely this was one of them. So then I was like, well, actually, it's not about shoes, believe it or not. That's just the name, and that's sort of like the cover. It's about someone who is jealous of all the other kids in school. For example, their pumped up kicks, and then proceeds to, you know. And I explained it to him, right? It's a very famous example of a song that is so joyful, but like is also so dark because it's exactly that, right? And I thought this is like the most known thing in the universe. Bro was flabbergasted. He was like, what? He was shocked and appalled. Banger though, I love Foster the People. That's like their most famous song, but I like... Ooh, I like Sick Next to Me, that's a good song. The line Outrun My Gun is pretty straight up what that song is about. I know, I was like sitting there and I'm like wondering... Like, did he know anything about me? What did he think that was about?
I'm so far away from it now. So far away. Watching their squabbles without caring. Waiting for when their war is done, or when the dying is done. I once believed I could create something better. A high priestess of perfection. But that is not how this world turns.
I get it though. You know, sometimes you don't have to know what a song is about. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, you can't enjoy it unless you understand it. But it's just, I think it's always nice to know. I like diving into lyrics. Unsurprisingly, I like lore, right? So I would like, I look at lyrics and I like study them sometimes, and I just like dive deep into the songs that I love because it's fun. Some of them are more obvious, some of them are subtler. It's cool. It's just fun because lyrics are like poetry, right? Really. Because they're meant to be spoken aloud, just like poetry is. You can do some really cool stuff with it, so I like it. So especially my favorite songs, I tend to deep dive. But even if I don't understand the lyrics, I like music, right? I listen to lots of songs in languages I don't understand. French, Japanese, Korean, Russian. Plus lots of songs in Russian, but I had like a couple songs in Russian. And you just like enjoy it, but isn't it nice if you can get the poetry, right? But yeah, what's another one? Oh, that song, I Can't Feel My Face, that was very popular, and everyone, it was about cocaine, because bro was like really into cocaine, like unsurprising, right? But some people are like, oh, it's about cocaine? What? Yeah, I'm gonna cover a Slipknot song. Why were people saying that, chat? Do you remember? There was some, like, people were coming into stream and saying I'm gonna cover a Slipknot song, and I don't remember why. Was it more than one person? I could have sworn there was at least 2 people, which I know doesn't sound like a lot. Heck yeah. There's this really upbeat sounding Polish song with the dancing cow that apparently is really fucked up lyrics. See, that's the problem. I can't listen to... I do listen to Polish music, but I can't listen to it and not understand it because I understand it. So that's the problem, is I would be listening to that song and I'd be like... give me some volatility. One Britney Spears song is about trying to find Amy. I can't think of the song that you're... Like, I've heard the song that you're referencing, but it's not one of my faves, so I can't think of it. I still think Toxic might be the greatest song ever made. Like, ever. Rage Against the Machine? Oh boy, don't even get me started on Rage Against the Machine, because I really like Rage Against the Machine, but it's just, there's, like you are saying, there is a fundamental misunderstanding with many people about what the machine is. And it is fucking maddening. Oh, I had to do it faster. Wheels on the bus slander? No. Toxic is that good. Man, even I'm taking all these like high chance for volatility and it's not even happening. Man, is this what gambling feels like? It's amazing. Called If You Seek Amy. Okay, I can't think of what you're talking. Like I know, I probably did know, but I can't remember it, so I must look. Genuine's Pony surely is also about a horse. Yes, my friend is the type of person who would listen to that song and be like, man, this guy loves horses. Oh man, that's a fond memory. Does he also think Milkshake by Khalees is about a tasty chocolate treat? Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay, gamers. So, I have done this boss one time, but it was like I first tried it, and thus don't remember it. So let's see how this goes. I hope it'll go good. Nah, I don't like taking damage. It generates power. Thought my game was bugged on the final boss, not showing his health bar because of volatility. Yeah, the same thing happened to me. I was like, what happened? And then I realized. I thought it was my gun. So you saying that made me realize what it was. So that's good.
I knew one of them would make their play. My fortress will endure their every assault, an eternal bastion against their petty war. I am the shore. And the shore is me.
Neat, I got so many voice notes. Wasn't there more thingies to open? I think there's more because I have more keys, I thought. Unless... maybe... I guess not. Pragmata next? Maybe. I feel like I'm too late for that game. It's so weird. I feel like you gotta play a game when it's brand new. Or play it... or like you can't play it anymore.
Mom always said that there was no scrap I wouldn't pick at. I can't help it. I need to see what's underneath. And if it's still wounded, well, then it's my job to fix it.
Oh.
I know. I can't mend any of this. But who am I if I give up now?
Kind of sounds like the same thing happened here with Arjun. Okay, I can't get high enough with this. I don't understand. Like this, I did this once and I also was like so fucking... Oh wait, now I remember you do this. You keep climbing, you big silly. Okay, that's not right. Alright, I did not mean to do this. This is my nightmare. Oh, this thingy. Duh. There we go. Same thing happened to me last time. Where I was so freaking confused. Honestly, this friend that I'm describing would definitely be the type of person who would play Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC and be like, wait, why are we killing Mikola? He's a good guy. And be like, okay, but he's clearly like, you know, not, because he's doing these bad things. He'd be like, no, but he's the kind. Everyone was saying he's the kind. Why are we fighting him? He's a good guy. Without like any understanding of what is going on. Okay, how the fuck do I... Alright, I'm getting hit by everything today. How did I do this before? Oh! I remember this. You grab this. Oh god, you stay in the center. Oh, I see. Yeah, you do one of these. Ah, my shield! You broke it! Rude bitch. I walked off the map again. I don't know why I'm like this. We may never know. A super forgiving boss, all things considered. But a very cool one. Did the Nightmare Strand. Did, got some extra voice notes. How long can you have the shield up? Is there a limit? Yeah, it starts to take power. The same, so you use the shield and you charge the shield using blue pellets. But if you don't charge it, it'll start to like decay. And then you will use the same juice that you used to put up the shield.
You didn't come here alone.
Most of them are dead now.
And did you help them?
No.
I had a job to do.
And an obsession.
Mm-hmm. Yo, they're like freeze-dried. Yo, Tarn. Stack. Bouchard. Oh, man. This is also beneficial. We're getting dialogue and stuff. As we explore with Kira.
He gave me the world. When the world adored me, he hated me. So he made me his puppet. I will not stand smiling by his side while he takes everything I have made, everything I deserve for himself. But if I resist, he will replace me. So I will replace him.
Delroy or Arjun?
How
Yes.
many times have I crawled from that pool? Each time I knew.
Not this
The first time the sun died.
one. Not this one. Where's the log of everyone talking?
Delroy still will hear anyone's concerns. The mission's the mission until we hear otherwise. I guess purpose is good, even if it seems absurd. I worry more about Micah. Sometimes I catch him staring at nothing, into the black. He says he can hear something. The others think he's losing it, but I think he's just scared. We were all glad when Micah... Every time the sun dies, time...
I guess it's not here. Huh.
I've done this before.
When?
Back home. At the Avraj tradition, he said. But this one is for me. Do you ever regret coming here, Kira?
Why would I? It brought us together.
I'm here because I ran. Because
I was hoping for the one where Delroy tells everyone who they will be, so I could get a reminder of who took on what role. But I guess that one isn't saved to the Holo viewer, which kind of is annoying because that one's really good and I wasn't sure who every character was, so I didn't like process it properly. Eh well. Okay, let's go for True End. It could be easy, it could be hard. I really don't know. Like maybe there's more to it after this. Carcosa modifiers. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I want to see how it feels when it's overloaded and it's like harder. This will probably kick my butt because I'm definitely playing a little sloppy. No, the story isn't linear because of course it's very weird. Like linear isn't the right word. But no, you can't change things. Except now. Now the whole purpose is that we are picking a different fate. Also, I totally forgot to level up. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna get my ass beat now. That's fine. I like the game as is. It's just the older levels I'm definitely like overpowered for, so there's no sense in me keeping all my OP stuff. So far so good, but it's nothing but easy enemies.
Delroy calls himself the first. But it was me. It was always me. The path led me here, to this place,
Ow.
beyond reason
Ow.
and reality. The shining world. The blazing throne.
I like his accent a lot. Throne. Gosh, my eyes are very blurry today. Yep. Ah, you baited me. I couldn't remember what you did. It happened to fucking again. Oh my god. You tricked me into using my shield. Well, it's okay. I knew it was a bad idea and I forgot why it was a bad idea. If any red projectile or yellow... Yellow is weird. Yellow has different rules. I actually don't fully understand it. But if a red projectile hits your shield, you lose it instantly. And it takes some time to recharge and all of your power is instantly gone. Yellow will destroy it, but I think there's other rules. So like a yellow bullet will just take it, not recharge it. But a yellow beam will destroy it. Oh, great. Oh my god, it's not looking good. But it's okay.
I'm here for you.
Oh, that's so scary, Arjun.
I killed the king for you. I am the king for you.
Oh, that's such a good line. He's been here before. It's so horrifying. Ow. Why did I walk into that? That was unbelievably stupid. I could see it right there. Woo. Is it vision? Oh, no. Sorry. It's my contacts. It's my contacts, not vision problem, TM. But normally they're not so weird so early. I don't know what's going on. You should be able to block charge off yellow, but it'll add corruption. You could very well be right, but I remember the yellow touching my shield and then it freaking dies. So maybe I thought it was yellow touching my shield, but it was actually red. I just learned don't block yellow. You're probably right though. Like I said, I don't fully know how the shield works because I don't use it so much. Like I do, but like not as much as I could. For certain. That's a pit. Oh, it's another pit. Oh, I lived. Okay, good. I'm taking way too many hits. Like I'm just playing poorly. The king is gonna beat my. I'm not very good at the king. Like I have to get good before the king. can turn it back to baby's easy mode, which is also fine. Like, no shade there. Like, I'm a baby. I deserve easy mode sometimes. Baby mode for baby gamers. Wait, why does it say there's a green here and there's no green here? They throw a bag of Skittles at you. They do throw a bag of Skittles at you. I don't know what's happening half the time. After reading Solaris and watching this game, I can see tiny little influence. Maybe that's just me. Oh, I definitely think this game is very inspired by Solaris, the novel. Among other things, of course. But Soltaris. You see what I mean? You see what I did? Solaris. Solaris is so influential in general to sci-fi that it's one of those things we may not even be certain that it is Solaris. But it is. Something has gone wrong here. Yeah, not to be confused with Solosis. I also recommend the Futurological Congress by Sunny Southland. It's very good. It's one of those books that you'll read, you'll be like, oh, this is like this. And then you realize that this is 40 years after the book that you're reading, and you're like, oh shit. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Whatever, cook me, dude. See if I cared. Not to be confused with scoliosis. Yeah, it's amazing. The only reason I haven't talked so much about Solaris while playing this game is because while I really enjoyed Solaris, I don't remember it fully because it's been a long time since I've read it. So it's like, I know I vaguely remember it, but it's one of those books that it's very weird. So after a few years, you're like, what the fuck happened? Futurological Congress is also very difficult for me to explain because I remember it, but it's very like, what the fuck? So I couldn't tell you what happens. The book is a fever dream, which is very appropriate because it's also largely a potential hallucination by the character who's been drugged, but also kind of not. But also maybe yes. I hear an Aurelia. Where are you? Perish. Okay, where is the Aurelia? Where? There she is. Eee, Skittles! It really do be just the whole game is enemies throwing various Skittles at you. To do baby gamers mode because I'm having such trouble seeing. Okay, let me think. Solaris, Futurological Congress. What else have I've read? I think like 5 of his books. My dad's a big fan of them. I can't remember what other books I've read though. Those are the 2 standouts. What the? That hurt so much. Wasn't it just like 1 Skittle? Eh! Whoa, auto aim. That was crazy. Okay, for real, I don't know if I'm gonna make it here because I just keep getting stupidly hit by stupid things. Like, it's not even hard stuff. I'm just face tanking everything today. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. This is gonna kill me. I'm really bad at these, so fuck it. Oh, of course, the time that I say it's gonna kill me, I live and I don't even get hit. Game, stupid game, making me a stupid liar. High chance for command volatility. Fuck it. Oh my god, I keep gambling and winning. This is awesome. I already knew you were a liar. Aw, thanks. Eee, my cheeks! They've been singed. Arj. Davraj. Oh, you know what I just remembered? You don't get a second chance in the Yellow Shore.
Will she forgive me?
Do you deserve that?
Excellent question. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's alright. It is fine. I'm chilling. I might get some eye drops though. Mayhap I'm dehydrated. Sometimes baby mode is a vibe. Yeah, I'm not even trying to be like derisive with baby mode. I call it baby mode, but like I literally very regularly call Elden Ring a baby game for baby gamers. But I don't mean it as like it is. It's just I find it really fucking funny, so I say that. I don't actually think it's a baby game for baby gamers. Babies shouldn't play that game. Babies shouldn't look at screens at all. You know? Fuck it. What's the worst that happens? Uh-oh. Oh no, I got +5 ignorance. Shit. Hey, now I know what it is though, eh? God, I picked the wrong gun. I thought this was the other crossbow. This is the one I don't like. I picked the gun I don't like. Babies should play SAROS. Babies should not play SAROS. They still shouldn't look at screens. They shill. Unironically, I think some people think that about this game. No, the babies will be shilling. Don't let them play. Man, people are really weird about video games sometimes. It's like very strange. Babies shill all the time. They do? No, they shill. It's different. Oh my god. There's something I wanted to do before I went over there. Oh, right this. Fuck it. I gamble and I win. That's a different word, okay? It's very... That's very juvenile. Holy shit, that did so much fucking damage. What the hell? Oh, hi. Hello. Excuse me. Pardon. I walked into the yellow! And by yellow, I mean blue! So, I think this game is, like, colorblind friendly, right? Because primary colors are good? I don't know. I'm more like asking because I genuinely don't know. Yeah, don't actually gamble. This is a good kind of gambling because the worst that happens is that it's very funny.
System unstable.
I gambled for so long and wasn't punished. And yet, in my moment of crisis... No. Yes. Ugh, fine. You look at the settings for colors, it's crazy. You know I didn't. Oh no, my hubris is much more comical in a video game than at a blackjack table. Precisely. Punch it directly in the face. It deceases. We live happily ever after. Oh! Ugh! You know what's great about red pellets as well? You can't dodge them. They must be parried. I wouldn't mind it so much if parrying in this game wasn't not great for me. I don't like it. It's weird. It feels weird. I'm bad at it. It's like you parry, but then you also have to aim it because the parry is not like an auto go back. It's where you aim, so your camera has to be in a very particular position. On top of the depth perception being kind of off for me, so that's basically why I don't like it. Take it. I love the repeater. I need to take it. Whee! Actually raised an interesting question. Are there color blindness settings for this game? I feel like probably, because the entire game is basically respond to different colors in this way, and as a result there has to be. But I'm totally just assuming with no knowledge, so I could be just... Basically, I'm lying. Basically, I'm like those people on the internet. Oh, chat, I saw that there was a... What was it? Oh shit, +8 ignorance? I shouldn't have done that. What do you call it? There was an announcement, and this is fake, just to be clear. Or at least it's not trustworthy. That all 3 Dark Souls games are going to be remastered. And it's basically just the usual bullshit, like the source is my ass, right? But I thought it was so fucking funny because I saw so many references. Like I got notification, Duskblood's remake is in creation. It was a dream that Miyazaki came to me in a dream is my source, and I thought that was really fucking funny. I can't see health bars. It sucks. Exactly, the Duskblood's remake. Are you back on Twitter? Not, like, yes and no. I really wanted to talk shit about the Lords of the Fallen thing today, because that was so funny. I don't know how to fight the consort, and I usually say... my overdrive for it, but I didn't this time. So I guess we're gonna learn today or we're gonna die is what's gonna happen. Something is hitting me. I don't know what's hitting me, but I'm dying. Fuck! Okay, gamers, it's not looking good. I'm so fucking dead. Please have mercy on me. Please, I'm cute. Did I kill it? Holy shit, it worked. Cuteness wins the day again. Your Honor, in my defense, the whole situation is funny as fuck. Genuinely? That was so funny. It got me to go on Twitter. You know what I realized?
Sure want something from
1 second, sorry. I have lore.
You are victim to it. So overwhelmed by your desires.
I'm gonna take the smart rifle. I love it. I was gonna post it on Blue Sky, but Lords of the Fallen is not on Blue Sky, so I couldn't like repost it from them, right? And you know, I was like, I don't want to save the picture and post it and be like, Lords of the Fallen post this. It's like, you know, I just want to like share what happened. Okay, so Lords of the Fallen is a game. It's like a Souls-like game, and it's very, very, very grimdark. I played the newer one. They're in development of 2. It had promise. But then it just got so fucking weird and repetitive. It's also exceptionally grimdark, like super grimdark, which for me is just not my taste, right? Some people like that aesthetic. No shade. I just didn't love it, right? The game itself, though, so fucking repetitive. I didn't even finish it. I did not finish it. But the thing is that they've kind of been weird, and they recently, today they posted, we have, what did they post? You asked for fierce. You asked for beautiful. You asked for provocative. Here we have our new female armors for Lords of the Fallen 2. And they posted, like, keep in mind, like I said, grim, dark setting. Think skulls, blood, goo, like everything is trash all the time. They posted, like, the most generic bikini armor I've ever seen in my life. With that caption. Now, it's so, like, now, what you need to understand as well, because, like, I love that stuff. I love bikini armor. I do. I know. I love it. Like, let me go out there in, like, a fucking crop top and underwear, and I'm thriving. Like, that's me in Final Fantasy. I love that shit. But in this game, the game is so fucking gross. Like, you're constantly in goo and blood, and the walls are blood, and the floor is blood, and there's like, ugh, and I'm sitting there like, bro, you're gonna be sitting there with your like fucking princess in her high heels, and her titties are gonna be just covered in goo at all times. Like, it is so funny, but it's like not even like fucking good. Like, it's like so generic, so on every level. I thought it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. So I tweeted about it, and it gets funnier because they also announced that there's going to be separate walking animations for female characters than for men. So you know they're going to be like on that walk, they're going to be on that catwalk, and they're going to be like supermodels, Victoria's Secret, boobs out, ass out. Meanwhile, they're like walking through like rivers of fucking blood, and it's like, it's so funny. Like, oh my god, like, I would love that shit. Generic it is as it is, I would love it. But it's a shame about the game that isn't. I saw your tweet and got a good laugh out of it without even realizing it was you. It's working, baby. I remember a Dark Souls 2 remaster. Is there? No. Damn.
I was taught to never give up, to take what I wanted, to be strong or I was nothing at all.
And the shore saw that.
It gave me everything, used me, but then it let me go.
Face him again, and show them who you are.
I'm gonna lose. I'm telling you that right now. But it's okay, because we'll run it back. I'm not caught up, Hugo, but I'm deeply curious. No, I'm gonna insta die. I'm so fucking ass at the king, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, they're the type of devs that the problem with it is that they're gonna alienate their actual base, because their actual base likes Grimdark, and, you know, if the whole point is Grimdark, then what the fuck are they doing putting, like, skimpy armor out there? Like, that's for me. Me and the Gooners. Girl, I like pretty things, so I like pretty armor. But I don't like Grimdark, so I don't want my pretty girl to be walking in a bunch of goo. Do you know what I mean? Like, they gotta pick a lane. It just gets funnier the more I think about it. I'm so tickled. It's been a great day. It's been a great day for gamers.
I'm here.
Oh no! Oh, he punched me in the face, I think! I don't really know what happened. The camera's fucked. No! Grimdark Gooners are out there. It's true, but at the same time, like, I've been deeply tickled by the general response to it, because mostly I've seen people making fun of it.
I watched your friend while you were gone. That poor, broken woman.
Kayla?
Kayla. I'm amazed she survived.
The shore could not reach her. She walked the edge of the precipice.
I'll help her when this is done. If she'll let me.
She might not. A forever. Yeah, I really goofed that one up, but I'm not very good at the king. I think I might turn on, like, some more stuff to make it a little easier, because honestly, I still have more to do. I'm just playing like ass, like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, why not? Let's do that one and this one. Okay. I'm just playing like complete cheeks. I did see the whole as a fashion designer, this is such a great addition to gaming. Yeah, a fashion designer. I'm sorry. Like, I don't believe anyone. Like, it's like so generic. Like, even me who likes that type of stuff is kind of like, like it could be nicer. You know what I mean? Like, it's not cool. Game doesn't have anything like boss refight mode. This game is a roguelike. You can fight whichever boss you want over and over and over again. You just have to do the level before that. You can't just fight the boss. But you, like, the levels aren't too bad once you get better at them. Like, you tend to go through them really quickly, and you can just do main path. I tend to do side path a lot. But if you just rush, a lot of the rooms you can skip. You can fight the boss as many times as you want really quickly. So anyway, give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna get my eye drops because I'm having... my eyes are just a little blurry today. Give me just 1 minute. I'm not even gonna do a BRB stream. 1 minute, gamers. Damn it, gamers. There's already a clip of me saying my blood is poggers. Thank you, Turtle Facts. It's very funny. LMAO chair, you are hilarious. Was the chair outshining me again? I mean, the game has a lot of different armor sets. I'm sure they have more creatively designed bikini armor. They don't want to spoil it for the audience. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bikini armor is bikini armor. And a studio that has proven that they're slightly creatively deficit isn't the most promising for art direction. Is that fair to say? Do you know what I mean? Like, they're already out here, like, posting armor that would be creative if it was the 1990s. I feel like there are bigger problems. I had the impression the studio wasn't a fan of women. Yeah. It's so sad. These developers like this are always so interested in putting, like, titties in their game, but they're not interested in, like, anything else. It's just, they're just modern pimps. They want to exploit women, not pay them. You asked for fierce, though? You asked for fierce. You asked for beautiful. You asked for provocative. And we delivered the most generic armor that we could possibly conceive of. All right, lock the F in. We have to defeat the king. Okay, but who is asking for provocative in Lords of the Fallen? I know, it's like literally no one asked. Like, they... It's the funny, like, it stays funny in so many different ways. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Maybe it's those people who make the Gooner mods that are like, I'm a fashion designer. I design naked women on the internet. Maybe that's who it is. Oh my god. I saw, okay. This has become something of a meme with my friends that I play Monster Hunter with. There's a, sorry, I know I'm not supposed to laugh when I'm telling these stories. It's funnier if you don't laugh, but it's really funny, so it's hard not to. Very serious. There's a character in Monster Hunter Wilds named Gemma, and she's great. She's also a woman. And you probably know this, but if you look at mods for literally any game, the mods, the most popular ones, will always be mods that make everyone naked. If the game has female characters, it'll be making them naked. If the game has male characters, it'll be mods that make the character a girl and then naked. And I'm not kidding, it's very entertaining. However, there's this one particular mod... Okay, for Monster Hunter that is called Gemma Fixed. And it just makes her naked. There's no other difference. It's just she's naked. So, whatever fix has become like kind of a meme with me and my friends. Like, and now I'm thinking of it like armor fixed. You asked for fierce. You asked for beautiful. Oh my god, it's so funny. Like, it's hilarious. I think it's the funniest thing in the whole world. Gemma Fixed. Oh man. Fixed armor, no armor. Exactly. It's you that's doing this, isn't it? Damn, there it is. Just die. Perish. I'm not kidding though. It was when I turned off like, what do you call it? On the Nexus mods. Like, I was like, wow, all these mods are so cool. I really thought more of them would be horny. And then it turned out that I had like the safe search on, so none of the not safe for work mods were visible. And I was like, oh, that explains that. I'm sure it's not too bad though. Everyone was naked all the time. Shadowheart fix? See, that's less funny, I feel. I do like Gemma fix though. The worst part that, like, here's the thing about these mods though. Like, listen, these people make this stuff out of the passion of their own hearts and or boners. But, you know, like, I'm not trying to be like too harsh on them, right? I'm not a mod maker, right? So like maybe I shouldn't. However, I'm so sorry. So many of them are so uncreative. Like, they all kind of have like the same general body type, and it's like some of the characters they're fixing in quotation marks are perfect as is. Like, I'm so sorry that you don't have taste, mod maker. It's crazy. It really just makes everyone look the same, and it's like, that's so boring to me. Like, I saw mods that were like improving Witcher girls, and I'm like, you can't do that. They're perfect. Don't. It's not worth it. That one's not worth it. We're not gambling anymore. I got burned. What happened in this game? Okay, Eldritch Terror. It's not that you're misogynistic, it's that you were boring. Yeah, to me, listen, I understand that they're gooning. Do you know what I mean? I understand that they're like, haha, girls, no clothing. Honestly, I'm fine with it. I don't care, man. Make everyone naked. I really couldn't care less. Make it like fucking Eden over there, okay? Everyone can be nude. I'm not bothered. Live your life. But what really bothers me is that all your naked characters all just look like carbon copies of another. That's so freaking boring. Yeah, I would make a mod that would be Triss fix, and it would remove her from the game. Yeah, that would be... Actually, I would make it Triss fix, and I would just name her Coral. Really, that would be mine. Replace her model with Yennefer? Yennefer would never act like such a fucking brat. Derogatory. Like, she has more bratty than the literal child series. Although she's a grown-up, but you know what I mean. You know, how some, like, artists, have, like, same face syndrome, where everything they draw has the same face? I really think some of these modders have same body syndrome. They only have, like, enough creativity to draw a single body type. But I like redheads, though. Let me tell you a secret. Triss is not a redhead. She is, but she's not like a scarlet redhead the way that Triss in the game is. Triss is like Fire Engine Red in the game. There is a character that's a Fire Engine Red, and her name is Coral, and she is basically what Triss is in the game, which is insane, clingy, and highly manipulative. She is exactly the type of person who would take advantage of Geralt's amnesia to fuck him, including taking him away from his beloved and his daughter. That is something that Coral would do. She is redheaded. Triss is, her hair is described as chestnut, which is a red, but think of it more like a dark brown with red light in it. A beautiful hair color, which is another thing that pisses me off about the situation, is that they took a really nice hair color and just made her red for red's sake. Like, you have a redheaded character already. Make her Coral. Stop pretending that's Triss. So the game developers combined two characters, which are Triss and Coral, to make this like weird fusion of both in the games. Yeah, chestnut is a gorgeous hair color. Like, seriously. So is like Fire Engine Red, but the thing is, if you wanted to do that, there's a character right there for you. That's not to say that Triss isn't manipulative, she is, but Coral is like fucking insane. Like, Coral is like really, really bad. Worse than Triss. I have heard there's some mods that fix Triss's model that make her more like what she's supposed to look like, but the problem is it doesn't fix her personality. Triss has some good moments. She does. She does. One of those good moments is directly... So Yennefer has been taken captive by like this super fucked up big bad. And before she goes on what she believes might very well be a suicide mission, she calls Triss and says, "Listen, Triss, I think I'm going to like do something that could very well kill me, and I'm intending to die here on the off chance that I might be able to find Ciri. Can you please... If you ever cared about me as a friend, can you please tell Geralt that I had nothing to do with this bad thing that happened that he thinks I might have had something to do with?" And she goes, "No. No thanks. Because it's better for me if Geralt thinks you're a bad guy, because it'll be easier to get with him. Anyway, go die!" And then she almost does. And then later on, Yennefer's like, "Triss, you're a fucking asshole for that." And Triss goes, "Well, you know, Geralt will forgive me, so it's okay." And I'm not exaggerating. Literally, that is what she says. This is the book canon. This is what Triss does and says. I'm not even joking, before you think that like I'm like exaggerating. She literally does all this. She is very manipulative because she knows that Geralt will forgive her, so she, instead of saying, "I will apologize and behave better," she goes, "Well, Geralt will forgive me, so it doesn't matter." She fucking sucks. She is the definition of with friends like these. Holy. She would have been totally cool with Ciri and Geralt thinking that Yennefer betrayed them if it would have made her life easier. It's so messed up. Witcher 3 tried to redeem her? She has a redemption in the book. Which is right after saying this, she does a really cool spell and saves her and Yennefer's life. That is her redemption. She also stops running away. Like, she stops being a coward. Like, that is her redemption. She does have one. It's just... yeah. She is not a girl's girl. No, she is the worst. The worst part is she's literally at that moment sleeping with the girl whose name I never remember. The evil queen? She's not a queen. What's her name? The leader of the lodge. I have the worst time remembering names. But no, that's kind of my point, is like, the character in the game is not Triss. She is a weird combination of both Triss and Coral. They like took the parts that they wanted to use of both those characters and then combined them and named her Triss. I would have rather they made their own character if they were going to do that, though. Ada Wong fixed? Probably. I'm sorry, you can't take away Ada's dress, though. Like, okay. Their outfits are so gorgeous. Like, why would you want them to just be naked, you know? Like, she looks amazing in that dress. Philippa Earhart. Thank you. I always forget her name. She's literally at that moment, like, sleeping with Philippa. Oh, it's also, she also says no because Philippa told her to. Triss is very susceptible to peer pressure. And that's why her redemption involves her, like, not running away for once. It's because she's, that's her instinct. It's always just to run away and be a coward. But in that moment, she fights, and that's great. But she's still a huge bitch, and I would not let her anywhere near me. Or my husband. Or my child. Yennefer is way kinder than I am. Like, hide your husband, hide your kids type beat. You know what I mean? Like, Triss is scary. Oh, that's the other thing, though. I kind of forgot. It has less to do with Geralt knowing it. The reason Triss won't tell Ciri the truth about Yennefer, the reason that, you know, she refuses, is because a group of sorceresses is trying to manipulate Ciri to marry who they say, so she could have a child with the proper blood. They're trying to basically eugenics her a little bit. So that's the reason that Triss, there's multiple reasons. One of them is Geralt, but mainly if Ciri believes Yennefer, her mother, betrayed her, she'll be more likely to listen to these sorceresses and obey their every whim. So it's better for Triss if Ciri doesn't know the truth. So that, to me, is the bigger betrayal. She says she loves Ciri, but she wants to manipulate her and use her like everyone else. It's real messed up. It is worse. I forgot about that part. Oh my god. She's not a good person. Loot Hobgoblin, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for the 5 stream streak. Poor Ciri, man. Whoops. You know what? I'm gonna use this here. Just goodbye. So much easier than actually fighting it. targeting Ciri like that, yeah, like, Triss's defense on this is really that she's weak-willed. Really, that is her thing. Like, she's very... She listens to what people tell her. And she is told by Philippa, who is more dominant, no. It would be easier to manipulate Ciri if you don't tell her that. So she goes, okay, sorry, Yennefer, unfortunately, my mom says I can't, so no. Friendship, loyalty, love for Ciri, none of that means anything compared to, like, what she's told to do. She's basically the definition of, I was just following orders. It's not a good defense, but that is her defense. It's her main weakness that she has to deal with. It's sad, really. Yes. Ciri is going to be the new protag. Witcher 3 has its own ending. It takes place after the books, but does its own thing, and it's neat. I'm generally fine with what they do, it's just some of their choices are really wackadoo. Hopefully the gameplay in 4 will be good, actually. I really wonder what they're gonna do. We're watching it again. I'm gonna do it this time.
I'm here.
Oh, this music is such a banger. Whoops. That was a really bad thing not to block because I was trying to get extra hits in. That was a shit ton of damage. Oh well. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know what hit me. I can't tell what's happening. Don't let the red hit you. Did it hit me? Fuck. Chat. I don't know what's going on. I think they made him tankier. Maybe, since it's true end. Or maybe I'm just high. I don't know. With no second chance, I'm kind of fucked though. I can't. I'm not very good at this fight. I just kind of limp through it, usually. See, like, right there? Okay, it's happening again. There we go. Gamer. I fucking missed overdrive, chat. It's over for me. Ew, fuck! I don't know why I'm so bad at this one. I mean, it is the final boss, but that doesn't really matter. That hit me? Fuck you, guy! No, I went under you. That worked last time, you little weenie! I have so much power gen, I can spam prominence, but it also makes it so I can't see. Something hit me? I can't fucking see. Okay, I think it did. That's not good. We're doing okay? Question mark? What the? I did the same thing as last time. What the hell? I don't understand how to avoid the laser beam. Ugh. It worked one time. I went underneath him, behind him, and it didn't hit me. And now I'm getting blasted by it every time. I'm so bummed. This is only 24 minutes, though.
What happened to Lena?
She craved so much. Too much.
That's how he gets us, yeah.
What you want, what you need.
Oh, we're getting dialogue. Yeah, overcomplicated boss names are, like, overrated. I'm very happy with just the king as well. That doesn't help. Sure. Oh, I have it already. Oh, that would do it. I don't have enough Halcyon. Most of the upgrades I'm missing now involve Halcyon, so... Huh. I think I'm like maxed out on Lucenite looking at this. That's purple, purple, purple. There's a few, but I might actually be done with Halcyon. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Look at start cycle with a key, why not? And this. Oh, right. Almost. Okay, like that, but better. Like that, but better. I can do this. The king is definitely my worst fight. The time I got through it, a lot of luck. We'll get better. Or we won't. But eventually we'll have another lucky run, so it's fine. I think the thing that's cool about Night Rain is that they're specifically named, right? They all have names. That's the difference. A lot of bosses don't have names in Souls games. Some do, but a lot don't. I like both. Both have a coolness to them. So like, you know, Libra, Fulgur, Killstore, Shape of Night. And then just like Adjudicator, you know? Okay, maybe the shotgun was not the play. Adele. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and take the repeating crossbow. Wait. Not the rifle. Where's my... There it is. There we go. 1 weapon Andy? Hey, I'm at least a 4 weapon Andy. The shotgun is just not good at range. Yeah, you heard me. 4 weapons. The Eruptor hand cannon, the ricocheting hand cannon, the repeater crossbow, the myriad chakram, and the smart rifle. That's actually 5. Really though, when it comes to weapons, I like what I like. You can't even shame me. Even if I literally only used 1 weapon, I would not feel guilty. That's me in Bloodborne. So many weapons, and I keep doing runs with the threaded cane. And I never get tired. That's me in Night Rain. How many runs and I still just like using daggers? I like what I like, gamers. I use 1 spell for more than 5 minutes and I'm like, bleh, I can use a dagger for like 1,000 hours and not get bored. Weapons are different. It's true, daggers are always cool. That was me in Dragon Age 2. I did so many runs as a rogue. I played every class, my favorite was rogue. Specifically a dual-wielding rogue. Nah. I'm among my people. To be fair, I feel like if you hang out here, you probably either like or at least appreciate Dex movesets, because I'm a Dex main and I'm constantly roasting strength mains. So, you know. And again, I don't know if the strength mains realize it, you know? Yep, that's an Unga Boonga strength main joke right there. I know. The highest brow of humor. Ow! We all just like what we like, you know what I mean? Some people like picking up a big old weapon and smashing everything with it. Some do not. Oh, I do not have overdrive yet. I thought I did. I tried. You know what? Adrelias are the only enemies that I can tell what they are by sound, which is kind of cool, honestly.
Hello, Stormer. Are the gold HE double hockey stick? Wraff live.
Shit, I can't see. Thank you for saying HE double hockey stick. You know I love it. least you stop roasting shield users? Oh, no, no. Just wait until we get back into Elden Ring. I won't stop. Thanks for the 100 bits, Volpine. How's it going? Yay! Most of my dislike of shield builds, though, you have to remember, doesn't come from PvE, it comes from PvP. So many freaking dingbats just, like, taking a spear and poking at me behind their freaking shields. They're not protecting anybody but their own damn cheeks. It's dishonorable. And very boring. I don't really care how you play in PvE. Like, really, it's just, here's the thing. I understand. Those PvEers become PvPers the moment I invade them. And thus, they gotta deal with it. I'm sorry, it's part of the video game. If you solo play and I never see you, I don't care. I'm not fussed what you do. But, like, yeah, if I join your world and I see, like, 3 bros with shields bigger than their bodies and a bunch of spears, I'm gonna be like, oh, great. Shield pokers. You know what I mean? It's one of those weird situations. How do I get up there? 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 Yeet! Yeet! I see it. This is visually overwhelming. I did it. And I was so calm about it too.
All this time they conspired against me thinking I didn't know. Now they will lose everything, even each other. My priestess will weep forever. I am king. I am everything and they are nothing.
Alpha. Oh no, not another one of the alpha these guys. Wait, did I accidentally drop my prominence? I did. Son of a bitch. That's so messed up. I meant to pick up that thingy. As long as it's not one of the healing types, it's fine. Ow. What flavor are the blue Skittles? Blue raspberry. Why do we all think that? Like, how weird is that? How is it that they just went like, okay, this flavor is like raspberry, but it's blue. And we just all accepted that. That's nonsensical. But we did. There is no such thing as a blue raspberry, chat. Although, you know what I did have? In Japan, I had white and pink strawberries. And they were so fucking good. I was like, what the hell? In general, though, strawberries, like, I either grow my own. I don't grow very many. I have just, like, a little planter. Or I go with my fam to pick them in the spring. They taste so much better. Fuck. They taste so good. But they will ruin you for all other strawberries. So I think that's the thing. Whoa. Straub season's still like a month out, people said. I know, this season has been so absurd. Eh. What happened? Did I do something? Okay. I love that. Ah! Something hit me. Oh my god! I did a parry, but I also got hit at the same time. Oh, fuck! My shield! You weenie! Give me back my power. This is also why I'm so careful about using my shield, is that oftentimes I walk into something and break it, and then it's like all gone. Homegrown ones taste superb. They do. They taste exactly like the ones that I go pick at like the farm, because they're a different variety. But like really, I don't get very many when I grow them. I get like maybe in a season. Let's see. 30? And even then probably closer to like 25, and they're all very, very small, but they're so packed with flavor that I don't really care. Wait, I got drive volatility too? Shit. Uh-oh. I don't know what they do, but it's not good. Oh well. Yeah, I still buy strawberries at the grocery store and stuff. Only for smoothies though. Never for just eating. They taste like water. They imbue a good amount of strawberry taste for like smoothies, but like nah, they're terrible to just eat. I can't stand them. Oh, that was a careless hit. Oh, I thought that was just a hit. Oh my goodness. Bad things are happening. Yeah, going to pick strawberries is the buzz, because first you get to eat a ton of strawberries. And then you get to pick them. And then you get to eat more strawberries. And then you get to make jam! I love making jam. I've only done it with strawberries, but I kind of want to try making raspberry jam. Do they sell square melons in Japan? They do. I didn't see them. I did actually go to quite a few markets, and I saw various like hyper expensive fruits, right? Because they grow like crazy quality fruit that is meant to be sort of like given as a gift. So they had like $12 strawberries. Not like one strawberry, but like a package of the most gorgeous strawberries you've ever seen. Or like beautiful grapes and melons. I didn't see any square melons, but there was like $50 melons, and I was like, holy hell. But that's the thing, they're meant as like a gift. You come to someone's house for like a dinner, and it's like, here you go, here is your gift, or like a gratitude gift. I'm all turned around. Where am I going? Is it... I don't know what that means. Is it here? Yes. Okay, here it is. They're normal California prices? Well, I've seen expensive melons here too, but they're not quality. Like, those are like gorgeous. Like, they look like an art piece of fruit. They're like stunning. Like, yeah, can you go to Whole Foods and you get like a fucking $50 watermelon? Yeah, but will it be really that good? Will it be for $50 worth? No. But in Japan, I can believe that is a $50 melon. Did I kill it? Is it dead? Whole Foods is totally overrated. Yeah. It's just like completely insane. That is a weird question. Would you rather find 1,000 roaches in your attic or a single human being? I am so bad at Would You Rather, and I'm gonna do it right now, so I'm warning you. I refuse to play. People are like, no, you have to pick one, and I go, the fuck I do. No, neither is what I pick. I pick neither. And people go, but it's not in the spirit of the game. And I'm like, I don't want to think about that. I'm not going to play. And I don't play. So I go, I know. What are you going to do? Make me play? Would you rather play? Would you rather or not? And I pick not. Sorry. What if the human being is Leon? Okay, I love Leon. You know this. But the problem is that then I'd have to ask, oh, great, where are the zombies? Because you think Leon's just going to be in my attic for fun? No, there's going to be some sort of crisis. So, like, at that point, is it even worth having Leon in your attic? Where Leon goes, zombies are not far behind. So the real question there is, would you rather have Leon, or it's not even a would you rather, it's like a, you have Leon, but there's zombies, right? Would you rather find a billion lions in your attic or one of every Pokemon? Obviously one of every Pokemon, because then I could immediately become the ultimate Pokemon trainer and rule the world. Yeah, you might say, I don't like how quickly you went to world domination, Wraff, but that's just jealousy. Okay. Would you rather is fun? Okay, but you have to understand how seriously I take... Like, when you ask me that question, I'm immediately thinking of every possibility, and then I have to imagine 1,000 roaches, and I would rather not. I have too vivid of an imagination for this behavior. I don't eat strawberries often, not my fave. I get it, but have you ever had, like... strawberry, like, have you ever gone to pick strawberries? Now I know that's a weird question to ask to someone who doesn't like strawberries, but I'm not kidding. It's like the difference between actually tasting a strawberry and drinking water. Like, water. It's crazy. Okay, I gotta lock in right now, chat. I'm really bad at this fight. Your girl needs to lock the F in. Baby? Where'd he go? Oh, he's still here. Eep! Did I win? Okay, okay. I'm not getting hit so much. That's good. That's okay. Scary, 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 scary. I got hit. That's okay. He's gonna start punching. Yeep. Okay, that's one health bar. Good, 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 good. Get some of that. Fuck them up. Oh shit, now he starts punching, of course. Ah! Oh my god, it happened again. That was really scary. I dodged it. Okay, I think I'm learning. It just last second. It's like Souls. You gotta get that timing, baby. Ah! Oh my god, this is so scary. I don't know what he looks like when he jumps at me. He just fucking jumps at me. Eek! I got hit. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you, guy. Like, really, fuck you, guy. Shit balls. That's bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. I also can't see his health bar because I'm like debuffed again. Ah, he's jumping. I dodged it, I think. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Oh, I didn't do it, but it's okay. Kind of. Ah! Beep. What? No, that didn't hit me, you freaking weenie! Ah! No, I got hit by this stupid thing again. I can't see the red! Oh my god. Where is he? It makes it worse that I can't see the health bar because I keep picking up things that make it so I can't see the health bar. I know I'm close though. I just can't dodge some of those later moves. The background is yellow and his shots are yellow. I cannot see all of them. I'm not colorblind, but I am like,
How did the yellow shore take you?
when the background is yellow, I don't see yellow.
It took so much more.
You and me both.
I forgive myself nothing,
I'm getting dialogue.
but I will protect her.
It's fine. I will say though that it's like pretty sick that the king is so hard still. Bro, I thought this wouldn't take too long, but I should have known this fight would just beat my ass, so it's actually kind of fine. I like that the fight is hard, but I will say that I don't love the king. Because like, I feel like it's borderline artificial difficulty. Like, I simply can't see everything. Like, I cannot see it. I'm getting hit by shit and I'm like, I don't know what's hitting me when I'm fucking dead. Is that the bosses from Returnal? True, but Returnal doesn't have so many, what are they called? They're not called save points. Checkpoints. Checkpoints is the word I'm looking for. That's why. In Returnal, when you fail, you got at least, like, an hour run back. Always. Through multiple zones, through tons of enemies. Like a more traditional roguelike. This game, not so. So they're able to step up the bosses for that reason, which is really cool. I gotta stop gambling too much so that I can still get rewards. Not seeing the health bar is harder, for sure. I know, but I'm struggling with this boss, like, quite a bit, like, actually. So I don't want to just take... That is a... What is this? Is this a tunnel? What is this? Okay. I can't take shotguns. I need a gun that I can use without thinking while I'm struggling with all of my eyeball juice. All of the effort in my eyes and heart to avoid damage. Wow. Wow. Else I would experiment with more weapons. I just don't love the shotguns in this game. They're also better at close range, which I am not in. Really though, if you get an opportunity, if you live near a farmer's market or any like strawberry growing stuff, which I know not everyone does, but if you have the opportunity to try real strawberries, not supermarket strawberries, do. Even just one time to see if you even like them, because I love strawberries and strawberry tends to be one of my favorite flavors, but I do not buy them at the supermarket because there's no point. If they're like on super sale and in season, I'll buy them. No. But just for smoothies, like I said, right? Because like eating them as is, ugh. just depends on the variety. Because if they're really big, they tend to be flavorless. Not always. The ones in Japan were not flavorless and they were huge. Yeah, man, seriously, sometimes fruit like that is worth it. You know, like when Gordon Ramsay is like going on about like, this is frozen, this has been frozen, it ruins the taste. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, yeah, you tell him, Gordon, that's unacceptable, while I'm like eating like a frozen smoked salmon that I defrosted. You know what I mean? Like, freezing has its purposes, but if you get the opportunity of eating something that is not frozen, it may or may not be actually kind of worth it. Like, maybe Gordon has a point. You know what? It depends. Some of the best avocados I've ever had have been the big ones. And then I have the little ones, and they're simultaneously hard and unripe. Or they're simultaneously squishy and unripe. And it's like, how do you do that? I'm having a snack of like frozen quiche that I made in the oven, and then, you know, watching Gordon go off on someone about frozen food. I don't think I would eat a $500 strawberry. That's fucking excessive. Gordon released his own brand of frozen food as well. Gordon... So, my family gave me the idea to grow my own green onion. And I feel like a fucking scientist, like a mad scientist, because I just took an onion, and I'm not, it's very normal and very easy, but I feel like the coolest MFer on the planet. I took an onion, like a white onion, and I put it in some water, and it grew roots, and then green onion is growing out of it. It's really that easy. And I chop it and eat it, and then in a few days it grows back. I have non-stop green onion on command, which is great because I love green onion. His pans suck. Yeah, I mean, like, at a certain point his name is the most important thing, so he can just stick it on anything and make money. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe I shouldn't talk about that, because like I could actually like the onion people, the onion mafia could come for me. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I mean, I don't do that. I would just hypothetically do it in a video game. I would do that in Minecraft. I would never do such a thing because that would be stealing. So see, I tricked you, chat. You shouldn't do that because it's wrong. That was a moral question. They're meant to trick people who don't know better. What? Okay. As someone who likes to cook, but all right, you guys are gonna laugh at me for this. It's. I'm very embarrassed about it, but it's true. Okay. Pans are very heavy for me. I'm working on it, but I got little arms. Okay, I'm like a T-Rex. I want a pan that is good, but isn't super heavy, because cleaning them is a motherfucker. I'm like out there, like when I make like some of my sauces, I'm holding this like gigantic fucking pan and I'm like, I can't carry the pan. And I'm like, it's so hard to clean them because I'm like, I want a good pan, but not one that's like $500, but also is good, like is Wraff friendly. Can the pan people make a recommendation for me? I don't even care if it's like a little harder to clean. It's just, as long as it's like lighter, I guess. Get an all clad. They're not very heavy, but top tier quality. Okay, is that a company? Or is that like a type? I know nothing about pans. Oh, jeez. Cast iron? Cast iron is fucking heavy. Because it's not the pan itself, it's when it's full of cooked stuff. And then I'm also trying to, like, I feel like my arm, like, I'm gonna drop that one of these days. I want to use cast iron, but I feel like I won't. Also, I don't understand the difference between seasoning and it being dirty. Grow more muscles? I'm working on it. My arms are a weakness. I have endurance, okay? I'm a dex gamer. I don't have high strength. We know this. I can like lift my own carry-on up on the thingy, and that's about it. I'm like, I'm not very strong, okay? Seasoning is just a lie perpetrated by big cooking oil to push more product. Okay, but I heard it's a real thing, like with tea, for like teapots and stuff. No, I don't know what's real. Any stainless steel pan that has a thick bottom will retain heat. Okay, I have a stainless steel pan. I don't know if it's good, but I like it. You season your teapot? I don't season my teapot, but I have heard about teapots that can be seasoned. It's just it's a type of clay, specifically the Chinese teapot, and I don't remember. I want to say like Yixing, something like that. It's made of a type of clay that will eventually keep the taste of the tea that is used to brew it, and apparently enhances flavor over time. I have a clay teapot, but it's not as porous, so it won't, like, you can't season it. Some people say you can, but apparently other people are like, you can't, and I don't know enough about tea. The noises help. They really do. Cast iron is the safest. Okay, will I really be like, will I get attacked? Fuck! I did it again. I did the drive thing. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have. Will the pan people, the cast iron people, come to my house and steal my pan if I don't season my cast iron? Or like, what? I don't understand. Like, what is real when it comes to that? A voice. Look at all the healing too.
I don't know why I did it. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop. I can't change what I've done. I just want this to end.
Powerful. Gotta stop saying the pan people. Okay, the cast iron people then. If it's hard to clean, you likely went too high on heat. Oh shit, I've definitely done that. I've had, my stainless steel pan has stuff on it that's, it was like hard to clean, and I was like, what did I do wrong this time? We do not talk about the pan people? Oh no. My problem is that I get really into things because I'm really curious and I become like an expert. But on the internet, there's, you know, I try to become an expert on everything because I find it interesting and I like reading. But on the internet, there's always different information. So people be like, you have to, like, this teapot can be seasoned. And I'm like, okay. And then people are like, you can't season a teapot. And then I'm like, okay. And then I just don't know where I am, so I just keep drinking my tea. Barkeeper's friends will make your pan like new. Oh no, it didn't stay. It was hard to clean. I cleaned it though. I'm really good at cleaning things. I have every technique. Because I have a very my mom is very clean and has a billion techniques, and I'm very clumsy, so I made lots of messes and had to learn how to hide the evidence. I'm very good at cleaning things. It's a good combination. It teaches you very well. I don't season my cast iron. Okay, good. The clumsy person, I can relate. Yeah, very clumsy and very honest. It's a bad combination. I think I told this story on stream before, but it was a long time ago, and I recently told this story to my friend, which added to the story. When I was young, when I was a small child. Okay, maybe a teenager. I don't remember how old I was. I was old enough that I could stay home alone, but not old enough that I didn't think, oh no, my mom is going to kill me when she sees this.
I am a king.
I found all the audio logs.
I see the threats. I am one too. One of many. Yet alone.
I see the threads, one of many yet alone. There we go. I've been looking for that piece of information. So like 30? Yeah. To be honest, I think no matter how old you get, there's still a party that goes, oh shit, mom's gonna kill me when you fuck something up. Anyway, yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that happens? Hell yeah, I gambled and won. Anyway, I remember, this is very relevant to the earlier conversation. Strawberries. I was making a strawberry smoothie. I would get home from school and I would make a strawberry smoothie pretty much every day. And I used a hand blender because, I don't know, we had a hand blender. So those blenders are not closed on the top. You basically put all your strawberries in a little cup, you take the blender and you blend it in the cup, but it doesn't, it's open on the top. Now, I was playing with fire as I usually do, which meant that I would keep the hand blender in the cup. And I was like, this could probably fall over, but it probably won't, so it's fine. Except one day it did. One day it did fall over. And it spilled all of my fresh, beautiful, blended, bright red strawberry everywhere. Now, I was in the kitchen, so this ordinarily wouldn't be a big problem, except for the fact that there were drapes nearby. And I spilled fresh, it looked like brains, dude. Like, it looked like viscera. You ever seen strawberry puree? Just everywhere, all over the gorgeous white drapes that my mom was very happy about because We just moved to the house and it was new. And I think to myself, oh, I've really done it this time. I'm so fucked. Like, it's over for me. Like, I've lived a good... Like, I think my first thought was... I've lived a good life. I'm an only child, but... There are some things that cannot be forgiven. They were pretty new, but you have to remember that to a Polish person, 5 years old is still new. I think the same. I'm the same way, dude. Those are new drapes. They're like at least like 5 years old, maybe at that point. I say just moved. It wasn't like just, but like it was still like the new house mentally, even then, right? So I'm like, it's over for me. Now, I told this story recently to one of my friends. Because, you know, she knows my family, and I was like, yo, I thought I wasn't gonna live past that day, right? Because we were talking about, like, our mom stories, both Polish mothers. And, she was like, so you lied, right? Like, you lied. And I looked at her, I'm like, are you kidding me? I called my mom right away because, oh, actually, first I started to try to clean it, right? However, I couldn't find the fucking club soda. Club soda is a strat. I couldn't find it. So I'm cleaning using all of my techniques, dabbing, not swiping, club soda, baking, like everything. But I can't find the club soda, which is very key to my strat. So I call my mom, who is at work still, and will be on her way home very shortly. She normally got home 2 hours after I did at this time. So I had about, considering it had been about an hour, I had an hour. So I call my mom and I say, hi, Mom. And she's like, hi. But she knows something's up because why would I call her? I go, where's the club soda? And she knows why I need the club soda because she taught me that strat. And she goes, what did you do? And I go, nothing. Where's the club soda? And she goes, what did you do? And this is when my friend was like, so you lied. Like, you had to have lied. There's no way you would survive. And I said, no, I didn't lie because I told you I'm clumsy, but I'm also honest. So I just said, I spilled strawberry all over the drapes. And she goes, my new drapes! And she's like freaking. She's like, how could you? Oh, it's never gonna come out. You can't wash them with water. You're gonna ruin them. The material will crinkle because of the water. Like, she is like this was a bad one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like watching the scene of the crime before my eyes. There's strawberry everywhere. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I think my mom would be less mad if I told her I had to hide a body. So, but here's the thing. She's still not telling me where the club soda is. So I go, okay, that's fine. Where's the club soda though? I'm nothing if not tenacious. And then she finally tells me where the club soda is. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And then she's like, okay, but what? And I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna fix it. I gotta go. And I proceed to my technique. I fix everything. Everything. She comes home. Now, keep in mind, I know I'm like acting like I was like really cool and really calm, but I'm in a crisis situation, which this definitely was. I maintain an outward facade of calm, but I am internally freaking. But it's just, I'm very practical. Like, I'm like, I have a murder scene of strawberry before my eyes. I have to cleanse it or I will not be long for this world. So first we cleanse. And we cry later, right? We have the emotional breakdown later when everything's clean. She came home. It was perfect. She looked at it. She looked at me. She looked at the complete lack of strawberry on everything, including the pure white drapes. And she went, and we never spoke of it again. I told my friend, I'm like, you can't lie. Are you kidding me? Like, you think my mom wouldn't know? She would have, if I hadn't been able to get it out fully, she would have seen it. And she would have known it was me. She would have known. The only thing I could do is get that club soda. Anyway, the point is I'm really good at getting stains out of things. Like, potentially too good. Spoken like someone who just had to wait long enough for a sibling to screw something up. Holy shit, you're right. She has a sister. Oh my god, of course she thought she could lie out of it. Because if she could hide it for long enough, then maybe her sister could get the blame. Fuck, that's so unfair. She had the sister buff. She doesn't understand what it's like to be an only child. That's why I hate pure white shirts. Oh, that reminds me. This same friend, I think, oh, I remember why. We were talking about this. This is a friend I went to Japan with. She got fucking ramen all over her shirt. Which was pure white, right? And had to spend like the next like 3 weeks trying to get the stains out with every fucking technique in the book. So I told her the story about the strawberry. We didn't have any club soda. Being only child probably had other advantages. It does. Let me tell you, with one phrase, I will tell you the strengths and the weaknesses of being an only child. With one. You get all the attention. You get all the attention. I can't fucking see shit that is happening right now. You gotta be the mediator. Like, you are responsible for everything that happens in the house. You will be in the middle of everything. I like the married chakram. Are you kidding me? Was your first console for gaming? Game Boy Advance. I had to go to Polish school for 2 extra years so my parents would buy it for me. Right, it's very far. Let's do it. GBA was the first? I think so. Well, I played on the computer, but like, I wouldn't call that a console. It is technically, I suppose. Is it? Oh wait, overdrive. Shit, I forgot. Fucking other colors? That's so messed up. There goes my shield, you absolute freaking weenie. Okay, ready? I did too early, fuck me. Game over. I'm dead forever. Ah! The punches! I'd never see those coming. Punch away, bitch. Shit is happening again. The punches, I do not know the tell. He just kind of punches. Sorry, I'm losing my sanity. Am I winning? I can't tell. Okay. Yeah, we're good. I think. Sort of. Okay, and then... Yeah, we avoid it. We're good. Okay, there's second health bar, but like, we're not... Shit, it hit me again. No! What hit me that time? Fuck's sakes. I get it, buddy. You're the king in yellow, not the king in any other fucking color. But the thing is, I can't fucking see. Everything is yellow. It hit me! No! It all hit me! Ah! Oh my god, I fucking did it. I fucking did it. Oh my god.
I don't need this. Not anymore.
So wait. Change face tomorrow? Do I leave? Do I punch him? Oh, I leave. There it is. Okay. We leave. Bye.
Go to her. Listen.
We don't become king. Pew. Okay. Cutscene. It took forever. Could you see if everything was pink? No, but I would like it. Ah, thanks so much, Polaris. Welcome. We'll be switching over to the sponsor segment shortly. Did I mention that we're doing a sponsor today, chat?
More than this.
Sorry. Focus. I need to focus.
I know that now.
Martian.
I just hoped you'd be here.
Aww. Oh.
I was better.
Uh-oh, gamers. Okay. He had to let go. He had to abandon. Truly.
Yesterday is a lie.
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh god, she's here.
It's here.
This was my dream. Not yours.
I just didn't want to lose what we had. I took things too far. I couldn't stop.
You can't change what you've done, Arjun.
It's a new day. I wonder what you'll do with it.
I'm sorry, Nizio.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow. It took me literally so much longer than I thought to do that, suffice to say, because the fight was hard for me, but that was perfect. Okay. So, number one. Okay. Oh, this is so much like Returnal, but like different. Like it's doing the same thing and it's taking advantage of all of the Eldritch aspects of the setting. This is what I love about these devs. They do Eldritch so well. With Returnal, they did it beautifully, but this game is like, it's just a sign that it wasn't just once. They can do it again. They use the Eldritch horror to its fullest effect. Very much like my beautiful goats from Software in Bloodborne, they use it with an understanding of what it is. Now, we all are tired of and dislike the "it was all a dream" trope. This is not that. The reason it's not that is because it's, and this is key, this is a big deal. It's, this music is so distracting, but good. What do you call it? Sorry. I'm getting distracted with my own brain and this music. It's Eldritch, basically. That's why this is not that. In an Eldritch setting, it can be a dream and it can also be real. For example, like we talked about, Delroy is the king, but so is Arjun. So even when we go to defeat the king, we are fighting Arjun as the king. And we kill him and we become the king because we have always been the king, even before we started the game. It's a paradox, but it makes sense in this twisted setting. How does it, that doesn't make any sense, you might say. Exactly, but how does it make sense that these people came to a planet and then they arrived at the planet and then within like, for them, it's been a few months, yet they managed to live thousands of years and build an entire civilization. How does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense, but that's what happened. It's like Eldritch time paradox nonsense to an extreme degree. Like to a crazy degree. So what happened there at the end? Sort of, okay. First, he was better. And he said, this is what I deserve, but I was still hoping she would be here, right? Time dilation, yeah. She wasn't, but he had to leave the shore. He had to give up this tie to the shore, which is symbolic to the necklace. He gives the necklace to her as a child in this sort of symbolic scene that we don't really know if that actually happened or not because it appears to be on the yellow shore. But either way, he has to throw away the necklace, which is sort of his last tie to it. He has to give up on the past. And he says yesterday, what did he say? Yesterday's a lie? Something along those lines. Basically, he's saying that like the past is irrelevant, effectively. He has to give up on everything that happened, all of his baggage, so that he can move forward. The reason he is like this is because of his past. However, he can move forward now, and he has to choose what he does with his day. That's exactly it. That's why Nydia said that line. That was like the best ending line I could imagine. It's a new day. I wonder what you'll do with it. She is not going to be a part of his future, but he can choose what he does with it. And that's sort of the point. If he got better just for her, it wouldn't last. It's not possible. He needs to get better because it's what he wants to do. And also, with that comes, what comes with the territory with that is the consequences for what you did. Which is, in this case, no Nydia, and going to jail for killing his friend. Which is why at the end there are sirens. Because that's one of the consequences. I don't know what part of this is real. It's kind of up to your own interpretation. Was not expecting redemption. Redemption for him is exactly that. Realizing that he is not owed Nydia. He does not deserve her, literally. She is going to be a part of his past. He must let it all go. Everything. That's why he lets go of the necklace. It's part of his past. Also, I know I haven't gotten all the dialogue. There's some like side stuff I'd like to do. Also, I love that line of like, it's a new day, I wonder what you're gonna do with it, because you can always change. That's sort of, I don't want to say the message of this game, because the message is kind of whatever you want to take from it, whether that's any message or not, but that's sort of what this game is saying, is that's what his redemption looks like, is that he has been a bad man to the people that he loves. He's been like his father, who he hates and resents, but he is like him. His past has made him who he is, so he must let it go. He must let it drop. Abandonment. He must stay close to the blue precipice so that he can never fall in to the yellow shore again. There's always hope. There is always hope. Man, chat, like, even if you forget Nydia, he killed his partner and his close friend. It wasn't supposed to happen, and he did what he had to do, but even in that language, he wasn't taking responsibility. He killed someone. We don't exactly know why. I don't even think it necessarily matters, but for some reason, he killed Sebastian. Sebastian was trying to stop him, save him from himself. That's the word that Sebastian used, the phrase. He killed him in cold blood and justified it to himself. He said, well, I had to do it. It wasn't part of the plan, but I had to. This is him taking responsibility. Does he actually go to jail? Was this all in his head? I don't know. You kind of get to decide that yourself. I like that the themes of the story directly play into the cyclical nature of the roguelike gameplay. Nice philosophical bent. Absolutely. No, seriously. That's why I love Returnal as well. The concept of a cycle that he's trapped in. Or she's trapped in Returnal, and he's trapped in here. I'm gonna skip the rest of the credits, even though phenomenal, beautiful. This is why they made this game a roguelike. They used the setting to tell their story. Goodness me. Okay, so that really did take longer, and I was hoping to do. Wait, face tomorrow? Does that just mean that the story's done? There's probably still more. I was hoping we'd have more time for side stuff. I'm like so interested to see what happens. He's not even going to be free in that new day. I know, but that's sort of him dealing with what he's done. He's been running from what he's done, both mentally and physically. He fled to this place. There's still Kayla. There's still Alab. There's still other stuff to do. There's still... Let's take a look, actually. Audio logs, text logs, audio logs. This one's done. Wow, I'm actually, Whoa, I got a lot more areas done than I thought. Or very close to done. But there's also encounters and stuff. Watch them drop a huge free DLC again with this game? Yeah. Hey, to be honest, I think this is a better format for me personally than Returnal. Keep in mind, it's been many years since I played Returnal, so I'm not trying to like insult the game or because this is more recent. However, what I like about this one is that I can really choose which area and therefore which boss I go to, because each area is its own thing. If I want to start from the very start and run all the way through and make it like Returnal, I can do that. But if I'm like, man, I really like this boss, I really like the Architect, I'm gonna fight the Architect again. Or I really like Shepherd, I'm gonna fight the Shepherd again. I can do that without too much difficulty. I can focus areas. I can play them through without... It makes it easier to collect everything, which I like. But then again, I am less of a roguelike enjoyer. Like, I like roguelikes, but I like roguelikes like this, that give me the option to sort of do what I want in a very focused sense. So I love that part. Both games are incredible. Both stories are really good. I love that feeling of like, okay, but wait, what? Like, I'm a little confused. A part of me is confused. The difference is I don't want it to be explained because I think that the confusion is a part of the game's theme. We're supposed to be unsure what's going on. I don't think the devs would be mad for saying you like one of their games. No, but I just mean like, you know, I don't want to be like, Returnal, it's old news. I really, really, really enjoyed Returnal. And it's the reason that I played this game day one is because I enjoyed Returnal so much. I know I still have more to do, gamers. I'm not like done, but yeah, I do have a sponsor assignment today that I was going to switch to after I did this, and they're here. Hello. So I really have to begin. Also, Sneaky Priest, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Enjoy your butterfly emotes. I know that was really late, but I was cutscening and fighting a scary hard boss that was beating my butt. I know, I'm really excited about this one, gamers. So we'll be switching to it shortly. I just want to sort of bask in the afterglow of SAROS. It really did, chat. I was so hubristic. I was like, oh, I'm like a gamer now. I'll get him in one try. It'll take like an hour, and then I can spend some time getting some side stuff. And then I got my ass beat by him like fucking 4 runs in a row. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, the tree is alive? Oh yeah, the tree's always been alive here. Stop. Actually, so what's really neat is that this game, I thought the theming would be very appropriate. Trust me, I planned. Okay, I had a plan with all this. Because our sponsored game is actually very... Okay, it's not similar, but I swear, I'll tell you why it's similar in a weird way. Also, when I beat the boss, there was someone in chat telling me something to do for like a secret end or something. I like missed... I missed it. I just skimmed. I don't really like... Where was it? Three glitch trophies? Oh, it's just glitch trophy. I don't care about that. I don't care about trophies. I was joking about getting the platinum, but especially since some of them are hard, so I don't think I'm going to do them anyway. How do I check my trophies? It's interesting that it's the necklace. So he took the necklace... Do we still have the necklace? The necklace was from home, question mark? It's so strange. It's as if he had a tie to this world before he came, which makes sense. No, he still has it. Ooh. You have to do a no-hit run? Right. I saw that. That's I'm not gonna do no hit. I'm an all hit gamer. So. But yeah, I want to see like Kayla, Alab. I think there's still more to do. Get some of the voice notes, but I'm kind of happy with where we're at for now. Pretty good for lore completion. Echelon 2 is the biggest? Oh man, I thought Echelon 3 was the biggest ship sent. Well, that's my memory being off. Okay. Got the platinum for Returnal. That was really brutal. Oh, I bet. Can I check? How do I look at all my games? Hang on. I'm not very good at the PlayStation 5. No. My library? Your collection? Where's Returnal? If you see Returnal, stop me. I really haven't played that many of these games. I have so many saves and there's many I haven't gone back to or played. Returnal! No, don't download it. I want to... There we go. Look at that. Oh. 40... What can I say? I'm a gamer. 44%. Wait! The planet is called Atropos? Oh, I forgot about that. That's so cool. Yeah, I beat it. Complete all house sequences. That's my... Wow, 4.7%? Really? Wow, what can I say? I guess I am a gamer. I also want to know how many hours I had. Can I check that here? 39 hours. Okay, so Returnal took me 40 hours. Approx. 25 hours. Yeah, Returnal took me a long time. I probably got my ass beat. Especially early. I did play Doom Eternal. I have not played Ender Lilies, though. Well, that was scientific. Okay, gamers. I'm gonna switch over to our sponsor segment now since we beat SAROS and I'm so happy about it. I'm so glad I really liked it. It was very fun. Game worth it. I do want to play more though, maybe. I don't know. You know me, I want 100% everything, but it's like not platinum trophy 100%, but like lore and stuff, but like, oh man, I don't know about this one. Maybe. I also just want to really start my Elden Ring lore run. But hey, I like roguelikes. Maybe I'll do roguelike nights where I play SAROS and Night Rain. Gaming library full. I have a lot of games that I haven't played because they were like free on PlayStation Plus or like something like that. So a lot of those games I haven't played that you saw on that list, but I have played a lot of those games. 2 roguelike Andy, that's true. Did you find out what Eldritch Deity it is? That was pretty evident really early on. It was the King in Yellow from... I don't remember. Chat, can you tell me again? They're pre-Lovecraftian. What game is next? After SAROS? I think it's time for the Elden Ring lore run for real. However, like I said, sponsor segment, I'm going to switch over to that. However, this is only going to be on Twitch. So YouTube, if you want to come on over, you know, you're always welcome on the other half. I understand if you don't want to, but you are welcome. No, don't invite them. So take it easy, YouTube. Bye. How do I do this? Hang on. There we go. Okay.